Hi everyone and welcome back to the Crazy Baker Kitchen, and today we're going to be making brioche rolls. Very simple, easy recipe. Don't forget your recipe is down in the description. That's that little button on the side over here, or it could be over here. You just press down and it drops down and you'll find the recipe. Also, while you're down there, you'll find a number of playlists that may interest you or not. And don't forget, press that subscribe button. Anyway, we'll get right on with the video. Now, before we get into the recipe, first thing you need to know is the temperature. The temperature of your room needs to be around about 20 Celsius. This is probably a good figure for making brioche. If it's a little bit hotter, then you may be relying on a fridge along the way. And for your recipe, you want 225 grams of bread flour, 2 grams of salt, and 2 grams of bread improver. Now, you don't have to use bread improver, but you can if you want. 14 grams of active yeast, 25 grams of Castor sugar, 50 grams of milk and 2 large eggs, 95 grams of butter. Add your salt and improver in. Add your sugar in. Add your yeast in. And just give this a stir around. And now you'll need your machine. What you need is a 3-speed, or if you've got an 8 or 10 speed, that doesn't matter, because you're going to be relying on a medium speed all the way through. Now, this dough will be a little bit more slacker than you normally used to when you do bread baking or making buns or rolls or something like that. It is a slacker because obviously the butter will go back into a runny form, but later on when you're proving it, you'll find it will go tight again, or not that tight. But if you feel as though it's really runny, then do add more flour in. We add all our dry ingredients into the mixing bowl. Put our hook on. And we started mixing on 1st speed. Now just add in your eggs and milk. Now you need to put this on to medium speed. Now we're going to be mixing this for around 10 minutes. Now it's started to form a dough. We're now going to add in our butter. Give this a little scrape off the bottom. Now just chuck in your butter. This is obviously softened butter. It's always better to have everything at room temperature. We'll now put the mix back on, and we'll put this back onto medium speed. We'll stop it a minute and give it a scrape down. We'll just give it another scrape down. Now this dough will be softer than a normal dough. It's supposed to be. And back onto medium speed. Right, the dough's ready. Now the dough's ready, we need to transfer it into another bowl. But I would suggest you getting something like a prep spray. This is a spray oil. I do sell this on my eBay store. The link is in the description below the video. And all we're going to do is spray around the bowl. And now we're going to transfer our dough into this bowl. We're going to be resting this dough so it's doubled its size. And that'll take around about 1 hour. And all we need to do is cover it with plastic or just a tea towel. Well, dough's ready. All we're going to do now is put this onto the table. I can see it's formed a nice dough. So we've scaled these off at 70 grams each. So now we're going to just split them in half. And we're going to mould these up round. If you can't do it like this, do it like this in your hands. If it's easier. Right, and all we need now is our tray. So there's our tray. You recognise this from a Sunday lunch. Yep, you are quite right. This is actually for Yorkshire puddings. I have pre-greased these with prep spray, and all we're going to do is put them in each one. And it's as simple as that. And now for proving your brioche, your temperature wants to be around about 25 Celsius, and we're going to be proving them for around about 1 hour. Now you can cover these over with a tea towel, or if you've got a proving box, you can just put your box on it. We're now going to wash the top of these over with egg wash. Now this egg wash is just an egg with water in it. Probably want around about another 30 minutes of proving. And 6 of these I'm going to put sesame seed on. And now we'll carry on proving them up. Now it's time to get your oven on. Your oven temperature wants to be 160. And we're going to be baking these for around about 25 minutes. But it is important halfway through just to turn them round in the oven. Because I don't know what oven you've got. If you've got like my oven, it's all over the place. So I'm taking it your oven's the same as my oven. The brioche are now ready for the oven. So we'll get them in. We'll turn it around in the oven. They're going to want a little bit longer than I anticipated. They're going to want at least another 10 minutes. So the full baking time is 30 minutes. The brioche is ready. We'll get them out the oven. And as soon as they come out the oven, you need to get them straight out the tray and put them onto a cooling wire. Cool, they look lovely. Scrummy. It's as easy as that. Well, there you go, guys. Wasn't that simple? Easy? Okay. It was a little bit softer than you expected, wasn't it? Yep, I know. I've made this several times, and every time I've made it, it depends on your butter, and also it depends on the type of flour you're using. If you're using good quality, strong baking flour, then you haven't got a problem. But if you're going for something a little bit cheaper, then you will have problems along the way. Don't forget your recipe is in the description. Also, if you want to, please subscribe and please share. And whilst you're down in the description, don't forget to check out the playlists, because there's recipes down there waiting for you guys. Anyway, we'll see you again very shortly in the Crazy Baker kitchen on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters! This is the Crazy Baker channel. Baking. Lifestyle. Recipes. Reviews. I am the Crazy Baker. Please subscribe and please share. Laters!